Well, there's that hand with only one faction we were talking about. And here is the opposite of that. Very nice. Alright, so draft list should get updated in a second. There we go. Alright, let's play some of this. It's weak to Darude. We can deal with the Darude. Ooh, Blaken Apprentice. Fancy. How do I have so much Shift Stone? Well, I had more and then I spent it. I have a lot because I draft. Drafting's good. Alright, well, we're gonna have to race this. Or we'll have to draw Lightning Storm, whatever happens first. Our opponent is stuck on power. So if they can't play anything else, we might be able to win this race. Or I could start chump blocking. But it feels a little too soon to start chump blocking. Would I rather have a Xenon Guardian or an Avasaur? In the future, this can attack and block at the same time, which could be super relevant. This does fly, but that doesn't seem particularly important here. I could have swung with nothing there and like triple blocked. But I don't see the point. Hey, there's Terry Hatchling. If they have Rampage, yeah, I need to play around Rampage by blocking. See, they're at 6. Do I need to play around Rampage Torch? Nah, there wasn't any pauses before. So they would have had to somehow draw 2 spells in one turn, which is impossible. And now they're dead. Alright, well that was spooky, but luckily they didn't have anything else happening. Kind of lucked out there. We have no lightning strikes. Yeah, large quick draw units is going to be a problem for us. I guess that's another weakness of ours. Large quick draw units. I only have 1 Dispel. Yeah, alright. Well, we dodged a bullet there. We don't have double time, but this is still a nice hand to have. But yeah, this game's incredibly generous, so... If you play a lot, you will be rewarded. If you don't play a lot, you'll still be rewarded. The game is very nice like that. But if you get good at draft, you will always have lots of Shift Stones and have all the cards you ever wanted. Wow. There it is. Huh. Well, maybe they don't play a power here that makes this a 3-1 quick draw. There it is. Ooh, alright, well this Dispel will be different. Yeah, you didn't... I mean, yeah, I got a 160 pack start and Ilya got like a 180 pack start or whatever, but... you can still get all the cards you want. There's a pause still. Are they debating on whether or not they want to torch this? They're nerfing rank reward chests? It's not too surprising, I guess. Where did you hear that from? You don't have to be very good at draft to like build your collection. The fact that there's been pauses like makes me nervous about holding this back to block. And it's only swinging in for 2, so like why would I want to block? I'd rather wait till I have like good double blocks and stuff. Maybe they'll magically play a Shadow Source. Oh, there wasn't a pause there, but there's a pause. Not sure what's going on there. Grenadin Drone. Alright. I guess we should play defense. Do I want to make a flyer or a 3-3 overwhelm? I can always make it flying later with Cobalt Acolyte anyways. Let's go with the overwhelm. I'm not sure if that's correct, but it's what I'm doing. A few Sundays ago? Well then, wouldn't they have changed it for this month? Yeah, that's not changing ladder rewards, was high. That's them specifically saying they're increasing it. They're making it so that I imagine you will still get about the same amount of rewards. They're not buffing, like, all of the rewards. I don't think that's them saying we're going to get less rewards. I saw that announcement, but that's not them saying we're getting less rewards for grinding. Let's just make the overwhelm flying. That's kind of spooky. This is, like, super ominous. Not sure what that means. I'm just trying to set up a sweet unlock potential. Like, do they have Finest Hour? Do they have Rampage? Like, what's going on here? I think I'm going to double block. Like this. That way even if they Finest Hour kills it, they Rampage it kills... Yeah. I could throw in maybe more than that in front of it, but... Yeah, like, Rampage is fine. They have Rampage and Finest Hour? Should I have played around both? This seems unreasonable. They didn't have a torch. I'm at 15. Think I can live with just holding back a 3-4. Oh, it was another Rampage. Yeah, that would not have done it. Okay, double Rampage. Maybe I should have blocked more. Drafts is too hard to get gold for? I disagree. I will disagree on that statement. I guess I'm okay with this trade. They can't double block here. Yep, alright, we'll just stay aggressive. We got a lot of life to whittle down, so I might as well get to it. Ooh, the chump block in Rakano? Are they playing to Harsh Rule? Should I care about Harsh Rule? Oh, Mr. Paul, you done napping on the bed? You want out? There you go. There you go. The Gauntlet boss quest is my favorite quest. I love that. That is my favorite one. That one's so fun. You spent 4 hours on it? Usually it takes me like 20 minutes. Depending on what deck I want to dork around on. Sometimes it can take longer. Depends on what deck you queue up with. Yeah, my bag of weed just walked out the door. I don't know. I think the Gauntlet bosses are something that players that have played a while really enjoy, and everybody else hates. I mean, we're slowly getting the Gauntlet boss powers. We got Crown of Possibilities. We got, what else? What other one did we just get? We got something else. Yeah, Gauntlet's largely boring, which is why I like the Gauntlet boss. We got a different one. Oh, we got Vault of the Praxis. Yeah, I mostly do Gauntlet when I'm, like, doing other things. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep or ship this. That was a tough one. Like, it had good cards, but it was also 5 power and a weird curve on the draw. If I was on the play, I'd probably keep it. But I wasn't on the play. So I wanted to have at least a good defensive 2 or 3. Let's play the 2-3. Still find them annoying? I just think they're cool. I just think it's very funny that people can see this statement. We're going to make things more rewarding and think that they're going to become less rewarding. It's just like, man, you gotta stop being so negative. Oh, they have a torch? That would suck. guess they don't have a torch or a temper. They would have used it there. Vulture. Okay. Rapid shot to shrink this. Sure. I think we save the Frostkin. It means I don't get value out of this Avasaur, other than the fact that it's a 3/3 flyer for 4, which is pretty good. I could have put Frostkin on top, so next turn I could go Frostkin plus unlock potential, but that's dumb. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, fancy. The game is very generous at the end of the month. You get 2 premium legendaries and 3 packs. That's a lot better than I think almost every other game out there. You're just used to it being obscene. It was like way too much during closed beta. Oh, a different game. I misread your comment, Ilya. That's fine. I misread your comment. I thought you were saying this game was bad at the end of the month. I just saw at the end of the month. The game that decided to go the opposite direction and be stingy is dead at the end of the month. I see. I am now reading your thing. Reading is hard sometimes. Anyway, what am I doing here? Dispelling this still means it's a 5/5. Frostkin's okay here, but not great. Part of me wants to like Stranger Unlock. I think I want to dispel their best. I don't know why I'm freezing the 5/5. Oh, and swinging with all? Nah. I think this is better. I can take 5 for a bit. I could also double block, but I don't see the point. I think I want to save Dispel for their flyer at some point. They already used a Rapid Shot, and there was no pause here. Alright, but that's all valuable. Wow, General Azaleo post-combat. Well, quick draw units are really hard to deal with. I guess I have to silence this so I can keep swinging with this. That leaves us in a tough spot unless I draw power, and I don't. I don't think I can afford to stay aggressive here, because then my blocks are kind of bad. I think I want my 4/4 to be able to block his 6/4. Yeah. Nothing in hand would buff the Vulture. I wouldn't have a board, but then I'd immediately get to play Frostkin and stun whatever got the buff. I have a dragon, I just don't know when I can play it. But, I mean, a Frostkin can lock this down, and then I'll have 2 flyers of some combination. They could also buff this, but I don't know why they would. Yeah, I'm going to do this. If we're lucky, we draw a Violent Gust, of which I am playing 2. So, okay. Okay. So Sapphire Dragon means I take more damage this turn, because I can't block anything. But it makes me feel better if I draw power the next turn or don't draw power the next turn. Yeah, I can kind of afford to take 9. It's risky, but when I know they don't have spells, I think you're good. Cultist and Sharpshooter. Wow. All right. I might actually have to make this trade. I really didn't want to. I took a risk and it kind of didn't pay off, but Well, now I can leave this back to block these. I would take another 7. I'm going to 16, so I go to 9. Block here. I could shrink this so it's no longer deadly, but then... I could have also, like, just stunned the vulture and swung, but I don't like my blocks. It's not enough damage. If I swing here, though, I actually do like this. This sets up a good Frostkin next turn. It could mean I die here if they rip another spell off the top that kills me, but I'm okay with playing around that. Katana's pretty damn good. Katana into another spell would be real bad. So this is 14 coming in. Ugh. Do I chump now? I don't block here. 6. I don't even kill them in 2 turns. Wow, that sucks. I was really hoping they'd whiff on a spell. I guess I do block the Magus. I mean, it either shrinks this and it really cuts down on my clock, but I don't think I have a choice. I want to stay out of torch range. Ugh, brutal. Wow, they really drew 2 straight spells? Man, I hope not. Well, now these are both problems. They shrunk this, so I can chump this. I can give Frostkin flying. And that means, well, Amethyst Acolyte. Yeah, Amethyst Acolyte means I still have lethal, where if I gave this flying, I wouldn't. I think I do want to block this. And I'm chumping either way, so I might as well chump with this. Alrighty. You got there. That was a toughie. Ooh, Static Bolt. Nice. Yeah, we took some risks there to get the win at the end, but kind of have to. When you're facing down a giant vulture. We could have played the block some more stuff game, but it didn't feel like I needed to.